What's up, y'all? I am not in the best of moods. Let me fix my camera. Hold on. Clean a little bit. There we go. I'm over driving. Good evening, Barb. Hey, Marie. Hey, Ironwood. What's up, Miss? What's up, Coco? What's up, Still Hogging? So, I don't see it. Open up those with a spider. I've been in a bad mood today. Pissed, to say the least. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I've been in a very, very, very bad pissy mood. And I'm in California right now. So today, no, last night I went to sleep sad. I don't know why I was sad. Like, okay, disclaimer, I don't know why I'm feeling this way, okay? So when y'all ask me why or what's wrong, I don't know. This is just what I'm feeling, okay? So last night I went to sleep sad because I missed my boys. I wanted to see my boys, and I missed them, and I really, really missed them really, really bad last night. Then it's not about how long I've been out, because if y'all been following me, you know that I had to move out of my house in Las Vegas because my truck kept breaking down and I wasn't making enough money. I couldn't pay the rent, so I had to separate my kids and live on my truck until I got an apartment in Houston, and my kids are still separated. Okay? So Trinity is with me in Houston. She's off the truck. She was on the truck with me. She's off the truck. One of my sons was on the truck with me. He's off the truck. My dog was with me. He's off the truck. Everybody's off the truck because I'm getting ready to train. So I need a student. I'm going to have a student. Blase, blase. So I don't know. I just was missing my boys last night. And then Night is a great starter company, but to get your experience and stuff, but it's not a good company to, I'm not going to say that. Night is a good starter company, but it's not good for me moving forward. I can't do this anymore. I just moved into my apartment in February in Houston. I had money saved in my savings account, and I'm totally broke right now. I'm not getting enough miles. The miles are going to the trainers. So I'm getting about 600 miles per load. My checks are about $600 to $800 a week. On average this month, for the month of May, I've made about $440 a week, average. June 1st, well, so back in February when I got my income tax, because I was like, I don't ever want to go through what I went through in Vegas again. I put almost more than half of my income tax towards my rent and towards my bills, so I don't have to worry about if I have a short week, I'm good, right? Well, I've had more short weeks than long weeks. I've had more short paychecks than big paychecks, and now my savings is deplenished. I don't care about all the other fucking companies. Y'all don't understand. I miss my kids. I want to go home. I don't want to drive on the road no more. I'm done with the road. If I snap, I'm sorry. I just don't fucking feel like, I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to drive local. There's no point of being in a truck if it's not a fucking sleeper. There's no point of being on the road if it's not, I mean, there's no point of driving trucks if I'm not on the road. I don't want to do this fucking shit no more. I wasn't trying to do this for a long term. I was trying to do it just because I wanted to, and now I don't want to no more. And I'm getting ready to get off the truck. The only fucked up part about it was I was supposed to start training in March so I can be off the truck by August, and I'm not going to start training till the end of May, which I still have to be off the truck by August. So I wasn't even able to make that cushion of money that I needed to make so I can move forward with whatever else I was going to do in my life. So I can go home and then I won't make any money. I don't have a job. I don't have a car. My car is totaled. I have to train the student. I have to stack some money so I can buy furniture. I don't even have furniture in my house. So I'm forced with the predicament of I want to go home so bad, right? But I don't have anything to go home to. And I don't have a job lined up. I don't have a car, right? So my plan is to train the student, depending on what the pay looks like, is if I'm going to stay with the night and continue to train. Depending on how I feel about driving, is if I'm going to transfer to another company and drive local or regional or dedicated, or if I'm just going to get off the truck and completely stop driving, period. That's my options. I couldn't just leave night. Y'all are saying don't chase the miles, so I had no choice because I have 2 preventables and a ticket. The jobs that I want are not going to hire me with those. I've already asked. I've already inquired. So the best bet was for me to stay with night. But right now, it's either training, dedicated, local, or completely off the truck. And the only reason why is because in my mind, having a CDL equals good pay. I should not be struggling to pay my bills, especially when I feel like I took a downgrade driving. I was driving for Uber. I was making $1,500 a week, guaranteed, like definitely $1,500 a week. Every day I made $200, and that's not even including tips. On the weekends I made anywhere between $500 and $700 between Friday night and Sunday morning, and that's not including tips. And I came here and I downgraded. The fuck? What? Like, that shit just boggles my mind. And that's ridiculous. So I love driving over the road. I don't necessarily want to do local or dedicated, but being in Houston and Texas in general is a good thing because I can, driving local is almost like the whole day, like all, like far. So like you can go anywhere in Texas. That could be a local route. So now the thing is, if I change, I don't want to just shit on night like that, right? For example, I said I was going to pick this student up. I'm feeling like this today. Today I'm feeling like this. Wednesday I'm supposed to be picking up a student. I can't just shit on her. I remember when I was waiting for a trainer, and I needed money so motherfucking bad. I needed to get paid. I needed to start work. And all I was doing was waiting for a trainer. So I've already spoke to her. She's a viewer. I'm not going to shit on her like that. So I want to actually train her, give them my 2-week notice, and be out. I'm done. Within that 2 weeks, I'll be looking for a job somewhere else in Houston and getting off the truck. My fear is this. What if I train the student and the money is great? Then what? I'm still leaving because I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. I don't want to drive for nobody. I don't really want to drive anymore. The plan, this was my plan. My plan was the beginning of the new year, I was supposed to use some of my income tax to pay tuition for paralegal. Start training in March, use that money to get a car. And then, well, if I would have known this was a part of the trucking game way before I started driving and uprooted my kids and separated everybody and all that, I would have never fucking did it. I don't want to fucking do a desk job either. I want to do what my passion is. But, so, the thing is, I was supposed to pay for tuition, because like I told you, I was trying to do this paralegal school. And then I was supposed to start training in March. Not May, but March. So then by the time I was done with paralegal school, would have been the same time I was done with training. And then I could have transitioned from driving to paralegal, and then transitioned from paralegal to law school. 2 months later, almost 3 months later, now I'm starting to train. And I haven't even started paralegal school because I'm not making enough money to fucking pay the tuition. I'm not supposed to be doing this right now. Like, when I make my mind up to do something, I get antsy and I need to get it done. It was never my plan. Y'all never heard me talking about driving trucks for 2 years. I've been sleeping on it for the longest time. I don't want to do it anymore. My plan was what it was. My plan was to go to school and train at the same time. When a student is in the driver's seat, if she's a good ass student, if she's doing great, if she knows what she's doing, I could be studying a little bit. Helping her out do her thing and studying a little bit. Shut down and study a little bit. And finish my degree or whatever. And not even a degree, it's a certificate. It's just a fucking certificate. 12-week program. And then be done. And be off the truck. And be driving. Because I was going to use the money that I was getting paid training to buy a car while I'm in school. So when I graduated or when I got my certificate, I would have been able to buy a car, and then I would have been able to get off the truck and go straight to work. There's a job that's waiting to hire me right now. I just need my certificate. I'm there already. There's plenty. Actually, there's like 3 of them that are waiting to hire me as a paralegal. I just need a certificate. I can't fucking pay for it though. I don't qualify for student loans or grants. I have to either pay it out of pocket or get a scholarship. And that's all I wanted to do. Trust the process. Yeah, I'm trying. Trusting the process. So the process was having a savings account, and the process was being up on my rent. I think the last time I spoke about this, I was like, I paid my rent, I think I was 6 weeks ahead. Now my rent is due June 1st. Guess what? I don't have it. How am I gonna pay rent? I don't fucking know. I have 2 paychecks coming up between now and June 5th. Them shits better be good enough for me to pay my rent. And U.S. Express pays for schooling, but they pay for schooling related to trucking. I want to be a paralegal, and this is just not any school. But, like, I've depleted. Like, usually I would put aside a certain amount of money every paycheck towards the rent so I could be ahead and have that cushion. For the past, like, 5 or 6 weeks, I haven't been able to even put no money up towards that. And it's stupid. So the process It's not working too well for me right now. They don't do that type of stuff in apartment complexes. If I had a private landlord, it would be a different story. I get consistent miles. There's just not enough miles for me. I don't want to do paralegal accounting. I want my paralegal certificate so I can get hired at the job that's waiting to hire me. So I'm in a bad mood. So everything is a no. Okay? Everything's a no. There's nothing I'm gonna think about or look into or consider or say yes to, because when I'm in a bad mood, everything's a no. So nothing seems negotiable for me at this exact moment. I'm just here venting, and I don't even know why. It's like I'm just night pays. It's on the bottom of this video. Look it up. Hold on. I get paid at least at the max 43 cents per mile. 44 cents per mile minimum, 33. I'm looking for something. I get paid 45 cents per mile max, 36 cents per mile minimum. No, that's, yes, no, 49 and 40. Something like that. If my load is 501 miles and okay, let's see, hold on. Anywhere from 51 to 200 miles, I get paid 49 cents per mile. And then if it's between 201 and 300 miles, I get paid 46 cents per mile. If I get a load that's between 300 and 500 miles, I get paid 42 cents per mile. And if I have a load that's 501 plus miles, I get 40 cents per mile. My loads have been between 300 and 600 miles. So I'm getting paid between 42 and 40 cents per mile right now. Which is good if I can get a couple of short loads, maybe one long load and a couple of short loads, then it's good. I can deal with that. But that's not what's happening. I'm getting a lot of short loads. I don't want to talk about it no more. I just need to get done with all this. And the bonus, we're not going to even fucking talk about the bonus. I was getting a bonus, but see what happens is, if I'm sitting, waiting to get loaded, something's wrong with the load, I go on home time, if my truck is not running, miles is not running, the wheels are not turning, then my bonus, something happens to it, like, it averages out throughout the miles that you run. So if I go on home time, at the end of the month, when I need to get a certain amount of miles, every day that I'm sitting, however many miles I'm supposed to run that day, I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. I just know that the miles will be, how to explain it? Say for example, it's 1,000 miles a day. Just example, 1,000 miles a day. So I'm supposed to have 30,000 miles in a month. If I take 5 days off, that's 25,000 miles that month. So my bonus goes down because I didn't do that $1,000, 1,000 miles that day, or something like that. It's weird, but this month I'm due for a bonus. I should be good. Granted that I get about 8,500 miles this month. If I don't get 8,500 miles this month, then I'm not getting the bonus, at least the production part of it. Let's see what my bonus is. And I can't tell you what my safety bonus is yet because I haven't even done the safety video yet. We gotta do like one safety video or something. I said it was an example. You cannot do 1,000 miles a day. I know that is an example. I'm about to tell you right now how many miles I've done so far this month. And this updates every Monday. So it didn't count today's miles. I don't even want to tell you how many miles I got this month. Yep, I'm 7,064 miles so far this month, with the home time and all of that. Usually I don't know, I guess I can't say that it's a bad thing because the freight has been low. I usually get about 2,500 miles a week or more. I usually make my bonus every month. I get about 11,000 miles a month. So and that's how I feel too, right? Like I need a guaranteed pay. It's too much money. And all I get, I don't know. It's too much. They say there's a driver shortage, right? How the fuck is there a driver shortage, but freight is low? How does that work? I don't get it. There's a driver shortage, so you can't pay me. That don't make sense. Yeah, I'm on the sliding scale. There's no driver shortage. I have no problems getting loads, right? No problem. I got loads back to back. My DM stacks loads on top of me back to back to back to back. Have no problem with that. It's just the amount of miles that load is giving me. So that's the issue that I have. But on another note, today I was coming from Reno to California, and I had to chain up for the first time. There was not one lick of snow touching the ground. We had to chain up. And that was interesting. I was bobtailed too. And they had a checkpoint. And the checkpoint was to find out if you guys chained up correctly or whatever. That was cool. I thought that was pretty cool. And then what else happened today? What's up, Brandon? Did you know I sat at Pepsi for 8 hours waiting to get unloaded? Did you know they paid $60 an hour for detention? Do you know how much I got paid per hour for detention? $12 an hour. mm. The fuck Mike gotta get paid for it? I'm the one sitting. So look. This is what I want. This is my only wish. My wish is, so what the fuck? Rookie what? So? And? What? Why you keep saying that? My only wish is, I just want to go to school and get my certificate and get off the truck. So if I have to stay on the truck and drive until I do that, I want to drive dedicated or local. And I want to do that in Houston, and I want to make a certain amount of money, and I want to be home either every night, every other night, or every weekend. That's what I want. And I've been in a bad mood today, so everybody can get it. You piss me off, you're getting blocked. Period. I don't understand what the fuck a rookie thing got to do with anything anyway. Because if I gotta be a rookie, fine. I gotta be a rookie, but I'm a damn good motherfucking rookie. I can say that I can pretty much drive better than a lot of these motherfuckers that's out here on the road who claim they have years experience. I know a lot of shit, and I could probably back you circles around you. So, rookie what? Night is a good company. It's just that they prioritize their money. I mean, their loads. And rookies are by the book. Like, I don't fucking cut corners. I saw people chaining up today. They just threw their chains on and left. I threw my chains on. I drove up a little bit, backed up, drove up and backed up a little bit. My chains were loose. They were fucked up. I had to fix them. And then I drove up and back up and drove up and back up, and then they were right. I fixed them. People just put those shits on and left. And then when we got to the chain down part where you take your chains off, people's chains were broken shit. The same people who was just chaining up. Those so-called, OG drivers that are not rookies, y'all fucking cut corners. I don't cut corners. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this shit the right way. Well, who is that still hogging TV? Let me know. Email me that. Thank you, Candy. I don't even like driving in Cali though, for real. Really, if I had to drive, I want to drive only in Houston. Not even Houston, in Texas only. I don't want to leave Texas. I don't know. I think what I'm going through right now is just, I was mad. Like, I was talking to somebody, this guy, who was interested in dating me. And we've been conversating for a minute. And that started the whole emotional roller coaster that I'm on right now. There's a little rabbit eating right behind my truck. Aww. I don't have any endorsements. I don't want to do hazmat either. Yeah, he drives. I hit Miss Diva Trucker up. She never hit me back. I guess she doesn't read her DMs or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking run teams with him. He's a local driver. No, fuck that. Hell no. So this is a situation with him, right? how do I say this nice without talking shit behind people's back? Everybody knows that I've been trying to have a baby, right? So I was watching the show and I started crying because I wanted to have a baby. And I called him because I was crying. And it was Housewives of Atlanta because Portia, she had a baby. She got pregnant. And she had a baby. And I was crying because when she had the baby, you could hear the baby cry. And I was like, oh my God, emotional moment. I started crying. I called him expecting to talk to him. And he was like, he got mad because I was crying. And it was because I can't have a baby. I can't get pregnant. That's emotional for me. And he did not give a fuck. And that started a whole roller coaster of emotions that I've been feeling lately because it's just bullshit that I've been going through. Like, I got mad because it was raining and there was rain on my windshield and I couldn't get it off fast enough. I was mad because there was cars on the road in my way. I was emotional because I wanted to give my boys a hug. I don't give a fuck why I'm crying, why I'm emotional. He was like, you were crying because of them hoes on Atlanta Housewives? Yes, not because of them, because of the situation. Because when I called him, he was like, what's wrong? I told him. He was like, oh, well, I'm gonna call you back. I'm playing my game. No, don't even, I'm not calling you back, and don't even fucking call me back. Don't call me back. So my game, your game is more important than the girl you claim that you want to be with? Okay. And it was my fault. So it was my fault that I was crying. And then I started thinking about, like, why do I care so much about people's feelings and they don't even give a fuck about mine, right? I'm always the one caring too much, liking someone a little bit more, thinking about someone a little bit more. I'm always the one checking up on that person. Like, when do it get reciprocated to me? I hate dating. I don't even want to be in a relationship with nobody. Like, fuck it. I'd rather be by myself. Hell no. I don't want to be over the road anymore, number one. Number two, I sat for 8 hours waiting to get unloaded for soda. I sat for 4 hours waiting to get loaded at Kroger. I don't know. No. I thought about it, but like I said, everything is a no today. It could happen, maybe, I don't know, but no. I was thinking about going to Martin. They have a Jetro account dedicated, hitting up San Antonio, El Paso, some of Oklahoma, some of Louisiana, some of Dallas. Guaranteed $1,500 a week. Detention pay after an hour. That's what's up, GTL. Okay. That's an option. So that's something I might go with Martin. But I want to be at home. Like, for example, my friend drove for Pride and out of Vegas, and she was home every other day. She would leave Monday, deliver Tuesday, and come back home and be home Wednesday night, and then leave Thursday, deliver Friday, be home Saturday, leave Sunday, deliver Monday, get back Tuesday. Every other day she was at home. So I want something like that. Maybe. I really I just want to get my degree, my little certificate. 12 weeks. That's 3 months. I'm willing to stay anywhere for 3 months so I can get my certificate, so I can just get the fuck off the truck in general. Just get off. But I might have to get off sooner than later, because if my checks do not improve by the 6th of June, I am done. Because that's when my rent is due. And if they don't give me the money that I need to pay it, I can't stay here. I've refused to have gotten evicted twice working for the same fucking company. I don't fucking blow my money on shit. I just eat. That's it. So while I'm at this truck stop, and I'm like, oh, a park in the front. Perfect. Nobody got this parking spot. I'm like, dang, nobody got the parking spot. That's weird. This is why. This is why nobody got the parking spot. I'm sitting between two reefers. Two reefers. Look at that. They're loud as shit. Both of their reefers came on. And both of their reefers came on at the same time. I was like, oh my god. I couldn't do it. Fuck you, Yaya. Bye-bye. I'm not fucking with y'all. Goodbye, King Simon. Who else want to try it? Let's go. I'm with the shit today. Some more? Some more want to say some shit? Anybody else want to say something? That's a sign that I should drive for reefer? That's funny, because I was just talking to somebody the other day. I was like, I would like to drive reefer because the refrigerator would put me to sleep. Who else want to get blocked? I'm for it. I'm with the shit today. Let's go. I have 53 viewers right now. When I'm posting positive shit, I don't get no viewers. But when I post a title that says some negative shit, I get hella viewers. Y'all some crazy people. Y'all want to see negative shit. Are y'all riding with me, or y'all just want to see if I'm like failing? I'm in the Freightliner, yes. That's cool though. So when I get off the truck, I'm gonna circulate the party scene in Houston and do videos about stuff that interests me, and it's gonna be like Big Brother, I think it's called. I'm just gonna document my life. Like, I'm just gonna like oh yeah, because I was idling. But I want to just document my life and just, you know, y'all like it when I just get on here and just talk to y'all. But if I did drive reefer, right, then I can study while I'm waiting to get unloaded. The only thing I don't like about waiting to get unloaded is sometimes they don't let you know. You gotta look at that light. And what if I want to go to sleep? I remember The Real World. Oh my gosh, I wanted to be on that show before. Yeah, hopefully the wages will be. What if the wages are like awesome, right? And then I'm like, I can't fucking stop. I have to stay on the truck. That's not gonna happen. I want my boys. I want to see my babies. I need my babies. I need my boys. I need them. I need my babies. Not the places I've been to. This one dude, I had the green light, and he comes out. He's like, and I'm like, and he said, "What are you still waiting here for? You had the green light for 15 minutes. What the? Sorry, I was in the fucking back. The fuck, damn. The fuck you talking to me like that for? Like, these motherfuckers are savage as fuck." That was that day I was waiting, the day before yesterday. But yeah, so my friend, one of my friends and supposedly my mentor, she took one of my ideas and designed a t-shirt. I asked her for advice on my logo, and she didn't respond for like 3 or 4 days. Normally she responds right away. For 3 or 4 days she didn't respond. And then she said, "Oh yeah, that's hot, I like it." And the next thing I know, one of my t-shirt designs, well, the template of the design that I use, she has it. I like it though, because she has a different niche of like clothing, of t-shirts than I do. By the way, I've named my little t-shirt thing, it's called bipolar clothing. Because I am bipolar in a way where I can be sweet and cute and nice, and the next thing I'm cussing you out. What's up, princess? So yeah, but no reefer for me. I can't tell you what I'm willing to do and what I'm willing not to do, because I don't want to do anything but bitch today. That's what I want to do. I just want to bitch and complain. That's all. I'm being a woman. Nothing is a good idea today, other than going to sleep. You know how much I ate today? Oh my god. Oh, and then I talked to Pink Baby Doll. She's so awesome. She's the coolest person ever. Thank you, truly blessed. I remember you. She's such a doll. So I made a design with her picture, and she loves it, and her viewers love it. So I'm gonna feature that on the store too. And I'm mad because I got these nails done like 2 weeks ago, and every single one of the nails are lifting, and I wasted my money, and I can't go get them done again because I gotta pay rent. And I'm pissed because, look, you see that glue? I have to keep gluing it, and it looks ugly, and it keeps lifting, and it's what's up, Donnie? And then I found a dog walker for Bear when my daughter goes to Vegas for her sister's graduation. I was happy about that because I was stressed about that at first. But I found somebody to walk the dogs while we're gone. Somewhere in California, in Fontana. Out of all places, California should have been the best place, right? I was stressed about that, so I'm happy about that. And I want to drink. I haven't had a drink in a long time, and my birthday passed, and I wasn't even able to drink or celebrate my birthday for that matter. I just ate. And I want some alcohol, and I want to drink some wine. So currently I'll be heading to Victorville to go to Vegas. I wonder how far I am from Victorville. The student is in Vegas. I'm picking her up from Vegas on Wednesday. or Thursday. Oh my gosh, you're gonna get a student. I totally need to have an attitude adjustment before I'm into Larry. Man, let's go on a run. Did you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to be like a bowling ball on a 2-lane highway and just plow through all the cars. I just wanted to just through all of them. Like just, oh man, today somebody pissed me off. And I got up on her ass and I said, if you don't fucking speed up, I'm gonna run into you. And I was about to. I was about to run into him. And they sped up because I was not letting off the gas. It was not gonna happen. And they sped up. I know they probably recorded on my camera like, man, what is she doing? I'm good. Reese, how are you? Yeah, I do. I need a break. But what was I gonna say? When I get off the truck, everything that's in this truck is staying in the truck, other than my curtains and my refrigerator and my microwave. Maybe the microwave might stay because I have one at home. So the curtains and refrigerator are going. Everything else is staying. Everything. Like everything. Or my little phone mounts. They're going with me. The CB is staying. My GPS is going with me. This cover, steering wheel cover is staying. Oh my god, don't scare me like that, Spider 8. Ugh. My clipboard is staying. My carpet is staying. Everything that I bought for trucking is staying here. So whoever gets this truck after me will be happy. Hopefully they're a girl. I need a Snickers. What part of the Ville is my pickup? It's in Vegas. Oh, Victorville. Church and Dwight. Oh, I hate going there too, because my load is always overweight at Church and Dwight. And it takes forever. And I always gotta wait to get loaded. I don't even want to think about it. That's tomorrow. We're not gonna think about that tomorrow. We're not gonna think about that today. Just today. I was drinking this thing, so a Minute Maid. They had like these Minute Maid things at McDonald's, and I'm like, I wish I could just get some vodka and put it in here. Sheesh. I want some vodka, something. I just need to get drunk. Spray and heat trucks with rodents. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like on purpose? Like a student? Like what do you mean? Who's gonna put rodents in my truck? I've eaten so much today and I can't stop eating. I had, what did I have earlier? I am gonna take that. But I've been hungry and I want to eat again. I just ate. There's nothing I can do to be careful about bed bugs and roaches. It's not like I could say, shake your clothes out before you get on my truck. I can't do that. Oh God. That's what's up, Paul. I'm anxious. Is that why I'm eating a lot? I'm stressed. Is that why I'm eating a lot? Oh. Really? But my stomach is actually hungry for food. Like, so I can't. What I ate when I woke up? I ate a brownie when I woke up, and then I went and got 2 sausage meat muffin with egg, and then I got a tostada and 2 tacos, and then I got a fish fillet and 10 chicken nuggets and a pie. And I want some more food. Maybe I want coffee though, because like when I'm hungry, I usually am craving coffee, and then I drink the coffee and I'm good. Happy birthday, Barb! Tell everybody tell Barb happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Barb. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Barb. Aw, everybody's saying happy birthday to Barb. Yay! I wonder if there's like a little thing for birthday. Let's see. I didn't know I could do that. Hey. How about this? Ooh, no. That shows all on my little... That's pretty cool, huh? Happy birthday, Barb. Dance party. Here we go. We're in a dance party. Boom, 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 boom. This is Barb's dance party. Got the disco light going. I like the bubbles. It'll be annoying though. I wish I could like pluck them. Can y'all see the bubbles? I have a Samsung Galaxy. Good night, Truly Plus. I like that. So, I spent the whole year driving in all the weather, and as soon as springtime comes, I chain up. That was funny. It wasn't as bad as everybody says it is. It's not bad at all. It's actually fun. It's challenging. I think I like a challenge though. That's probably why I like it's cool to chain up. You're in Atlanta. That's what's up. You see the bubbles, okay. So, y'all want to call? Y'all want to have a phone conversation? Nah, never mind, not yet, because I'm on the other phone. You're supposed to be calling on that phone, which I'm on. This phone I was supposed to do the video on. I just want food. I want ice cream. I want ice cream. But I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get up around 3 and drive. My t-shirts I hope to have available by the 1st, but I might have to push it back because of other obligations. But I came up with some new designs. I had some dark chocolate. I ate the whole entire Snickers, dark chocolate Snickers. Alright, KMD. It is 8:13 out here. I just started training. And training up, well, I wasn't about to turn around because I've been sitting a lot, right? So I was about to push through it because I need to get money to pay my bills. So I wasn't about to sit through that. Let me see if I can. Look at this. My daughter shared this with me. Oh God, it was so good. Ooh-wee. Look at this. Can y'all see that? Don't that look great? It's at the chemistry. So long. Yeah, I'm in California. That's one reason why I want to go home. So I could eat ice cream at the chemistry. But I'm trying to look at these shirts. Where are the shirts? I want to show y'all some of the new designs that I have. Alright, here's one of them. Let me just turn the camera around so y'all can see it. Namaste, ho. I like that one. Y'all saw that one before. I could wear that today. Trucking without a boot. An excellent snore. Let's see. Good night. Money, trucking, power. Would y'all wear that? Do y'all like that one? I was kind of iffy about this one. Communicate, period. Dedicated, motivated, elevated. Trust your dopeness. And this is from my LGBT people. Proud mom. That's just some of the designs that I have. What y'all think about those? Come on. Good night, Reese. How y'all feel about those? Y'all like them? This is my logo. Well, a banner for my logo. Even though it's backwards. This is the one I made for Pink Baby Doll. Can you see it? Is it gonna show? Come on. There we go. I guess y'all can see it. She looks like a superhero. I made this one too. Iconic with Diana Ross. I like that. Oh, I forgot about this shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. Because Nipsey Hussle. But first, Nipsey. Pretty cool, huh? I love this shirt. I would totally rock that shirt. Turn around. Oh, and this one, duh. This is like my slogan on Facebook. I don't know why I didn't show you guys this. Oh, come on. That's my slogan on Facebook. I love this shirt. Sweet, sexy, savage. Yes. Some pink lipstick. So yeah, it's coming together. Little by little, it's coming together. I'm good, Philip. How are you? I'm doing better now. I was able to vent. Oh, I gotta show you guys. 2 killed as tornado strikes El Reno, Oklahoma. That must be old, right? So to help your attitude. I've had good nights of sleep though. That's the crazy part. I will be making hats. All the designs that I have on shirts will come in hats as well. Iconic doll. Well, that's Diana Ross. So there was a tornado last night. Damn. I'm working on the different cities, like New York Trucker King, Chicago Trucker King. That's some of the things that I want to get put on there. Like this was one of them, but the problem is it says the Big Apple. I could change it to say Trucker King, but it's too small, so I have to figure out a way. Thank you, Janine. So I have to find out a way to make it, you know, bigger. This is the actual logo. That's actual logo. I get a student Wednesday. But this is the banner for the logo. I was working on something with this design too. It's hard to see it. I'm sorry, y'all can't see it really. It's called, it says swag. And Trucker Bay, have y'all seen that one? I gotta turn this one around so y'all can see this one. Trucker Bay. I love that shirt. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh, remember the I Heart DollFace? I got it. Simple I Heart DollFace. And then Hella. In California, everybody says Hella. So this is the Hella shirt. I need to make the font, like, squeeze it together a little bit right there. I'm gonna do Cali King. I'm gonna do all the cities, all the major cities. And that's all I have for now that I can show you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do Cali. So Detroit, let's see. I'm gonna do a mixture. I don't know if I'm gonna do cities or states or whatever, but I wanna do like New York, Cali, Trucking King, California Trucking King, I don't know. But LA Trucking King would be better. LA King Trucker, Cali King Trucker, Cali King. So I don't know. What do you think? Should I do the cities? Because I don't want to leave out nobody's city. Somebody might think their city is important, right? And I can't do all the cities. Because if I do, like for example, if I do LA or the Bay Area, I got to do Sacramento and Bakersfield. If I do Las Vegas, I got to do North Las Vegas or Henderson. But no, Vegas. And if I do like Dallas, I got to do Houston. So I don't know how I would do it. I'm in Cali. NorCal, SoCal, Trucker King. Maybe I could do that. East Texas, West Texas, Northern Texas, Trucker King. Cackalack Trucker King, South Cackalack Trucker King, New York Trucker King, NY Trucker King, Vegas Trucker King or Queen. So I don't know. I'll work on it, but I'm almost there. Yep, I have the Trucker Queens too. All of those. Because I want to appeal to everybody. I want to appeal to the man and the woman. And I was hoping to have that like popping off too before I got off the truck, so I can advertise it and all of that at the truck stops. And yeah, so yes, I am going home, Mr. Mrs. I'm going to drive and to train the student and see how that goes. And then if it don't go well, then I'll get off. I do take day naps. I actually do. I took one today. All the time, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna train and see. I think I just people were just pissing me off today, and that was a part of my little vent. Like it's just a snowball effect of shit that I'm going through, and I keep getting shit from people, and it's pissing me off. Like, I don't feel like anybody has the right to say anything about my life or what I'm doing in my life, because you know you're not helping me. The way you can help me is help me pay rent, buy groceries, or buy me a car, or pay my tuition. Those are only 4 things that I want. If you can't do that, you have no right to say shit to me about nothing that I'm doing in my life. Period. Period. I don't ask for nothing from nobody. I work for it and I get it on my own. But a lot of people still have their own fucking opinions on what they think I should be doing and how I should be doing it. Somebody said I need to quit right now and go home to my children and get a job in Houston. Okay, so you want me to quit working? So let's say, example, I do that. I stop driving, so I turn my truck in. So that means I'm not getting paid to drive to go turn my truck in. And then I probably gonna catch a bus to Houston from Vegas. And then I gotta look for a job. So that might take a week to 2 weeks. I gotta do a drug test. That's probably gonna take another week. So that's 3 weeks. I get hired. Then I gotta wait till I get paid. If I get paid every 2 weeks, they're gonna hold a check. So that's another 3 weeks. So that's 6 weeks of not getting paid. Because I did what you thought I should do. Get off the truck and go home and get a job. So then I get paid. So where am I gonna get the money to catch the bus to work? Because I don't have a car. Where am I gonna get the money to pay the rent during that 6 weeks that I'm not working? Where am I gonna get the money to buy food during that 6 weeks I'm not working? Where am I gonna get the money to do anything? So a lot of people have these famous ideas of what the fuck they think I should be doing. If you ain't helping me, then don't say shit. Period. You gonna pay my rent for that 6 weeks? Are you going to buy my groceries for that 6 weeks? Are you gonna buy me a car or a bus pass for that 6 weeks? What about Uber? You can't tell me to do shit if you're not helping. I'm gonna have a great day tomorrow. Like I said, I just had a moment. Hi RKE, how are you? I think like I said, it was a snowball effect of shit that was just pissing me off. So it's like one thing led to another, that led to another, that led to another, that led to another, that led to another, and then it's like a fly buzzing in your ear, just buzzing, and I can't get it out my ear, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking kill everybody. That's how I felt. And all I want to do is, I think I'm just stressed out. My daughter's graduating. She just turned 18. Queens of the Road. 40 Hammerday. Queens of the Road. I think they already have that. I think that's actually a group. I'll look into it though. But I have Melanin Trucker Queen. Queen Melanin Trucker, I mean. That's a t-shirt that I have already. Queen Melanin Trucker. Because it's not a niche for black women truckers out here. So I made that one up. I don't think I could do a Caucasian Queen Caucasian Trucker. Hey Jamil. But that's why I have caution, hot trucker, do not touch, badass trucker. So it doesn't necessarily go towards a ethnicity, but it's for a female. Caution, badass trucker, try to keep up. I love that one. Oh really? Yeah, it's going down in the DM all over the West Coast right now. I'm good, just venting. Hey, my Snicky. I'm mad because my nails keep breaking and I want to do my hair and I can't, and I want more food and I can't eat it, and I left my seasonings in Houston, so somebody had to send them to me to Vegas so I could eat. And my cereal is in Vegas, or hopefully it is, and all kind of stuff. I just, thank you, Jamil. I'm just, being a girl, being a chick with emotions. I had a little soft moment where I was upset because I felt like I care more for everybody else's feelings than they do for mine. Thank you, Sean. I'm tired of caring for people's feelings, and they don't give a fuck if I cry or if I hurt or if I love or if I don't love. They don't care. Mother Trucker. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I think a lot of women would buy that. Mother Trucker and Father Trucker. Father Trucker? Daddy Trucker. Trucker Daddy. Big Daddy Trucker. Thank you, RKE. That's why I'm talking to you guys, right? But I'm thinking of, like, even in relationships. Like, I just want somebody to love me unconditionally. I want somebody to care for me unconditionally. I don't want somebody to say, why are you crying? Okay, Jamel. I will let everybody know, definitely. But I don't want somebody to be like, why are you crying over some petty shit? So what if it's fucking petty to you? It means something to me. That's like, I keep running into people like that. Because it's petty to them, they don't care about it. Because it's petty to them. So fucking what? It's my feelings. Why don't you care about my feelings? So what if it's petty to you? Shit. There's a lot of shit that's petty to me, but I don't put you down for it. I listen, because that's what I'm supposed to do. And I can't find anybody who can't get that through their head. I don't get it. I don't have a long list of shit that I need in a dude or female. I just, communication, honesty, respect, and loyalty. That's all I want. And that's broad. There's a lot of things going on to each and every one of those. Maybe I'll do a video one day of what I want in a spouse. Maybe I'll do like an online dating connection, like love connection. Like maybe I'll open the phone lines and I'll interview possible love interests or something. I don't know. It is hard to find out on the road, and that's what I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that. Like, duh. That's another reason why I want to get off the truck. I want to have a normal dating life. I want to go meet normal people in normal life. Can't do that if I don't have a car, though. I gotta buy a car first. But yeah, I kind of only want to date a trucker while I'm trucking, and if I'm not trucking, then I don't want to date a trucker. Weird, right? I want to have a normal life. I want to, like, come home from work, or in a perfect life for me, I would be a housewife. I would cook, clean. My husband or wife would come home from work and the house is clean, the meal is hot, and food is good, sex is good. They don't got to worry about nothing, just being happy. They're taking care of me and mine because they're working. I'm going to take care of him or her because they are at working. So I want to make sure that they don't have to want for anything. They have whatever they want because they're out working and doing, and you know, they come home to peace and love and a home. So that's what I want. I want to be that housewife and just cater to my man. I want to be a housewife. Watch the kids, cater to my man, and cater to my kids, and be like BB homemaker. So I can't say I'm bi. I can't say, I don't know. When I started driving, I was dating only women, and I met a guy, because I used to date men. I met a guy and we started dating. I would rather date women. But that's so tricky, dating women. It's so hard. It's really, if it's hard finding a man, it's harder finding a woman. But I would like to have a good woman. But a lot of women that I date, the type of women that I like, they have issues. Like, the women that I date have issues from childhood that they carry into adulthood, and it's just hard. All right, Harold, see you later. Thank you. But I mean, I just love who I love. Like, it don't even matter. You don't have to be a man or a woman. You could be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. As long as you treat me good and I'm happy. Hey, Terry. I do invest in myself. That's why I'm single. Because I refuse to settle. If you don't make me happy, if you can't make my peace better, then I can't be with you. And I'm happy being by myself. I'm happy in my solitude. And if you can't bring something to that, if your presence doesn't feel better than my peace, I can't be with you. So that's just where it's at. That's my requirement to date somebody. Yeah, I know. I hear that a lot. I'm not expecting it. When I met the dude that I met on the road, I wasn't expecting it. He helped me park, and we ended up having a long relationship. For most of this time that I've been driving, we were in a relationship. So now we're not. And I met somebody else, and he is a person that I don't want to talk about. So I tried to meet women, but that ain't gonna work either. So I don't know. Shoot, I just want to focus on my career and being happy and building my home, making a home for me and my children, and my fortress, my queendom, my place. I don't really want to incorporate anybody into that right now. If it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna like stop it from happening. It's not like I'm like, oh no, I can't date if I meet the right person, but I'm not looking for it either. I just going along with, hey Shape World, just going along with life and how it goes, I guess. I'm not lonely, and that's why I can say I can do that. I'm not lonely. I'm happy where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm happy with my solitude. But if I do get off the truck, when I do get off the truck, I will be doing videos still. And it'll just be videos of me doing everyday things. Cooking, cleaning, going out, running errands, going to the clubs if I decide to go to clubs. I'll find something to get into that could be interesting that I could show you guys. Like right now, Jay Rich is interviewing strippers and stuff. She's, you know, doing journalism. I want to do something with the law. There's a lot of stuff that y'all need to know that y'all don't know. Like, did y'all know that when you get stopped by the police, if they ask you any questions, you have the right to an attorney? That's not what you guys think. Y'all think that those Miranda rights, you have the right to an attorney, anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's after you get arrested. But did you know you have rights before you get arrested? When you get stopped, you have rights. A lot of people don't know that. You don't have to say shit to the police other than stuff to help them with their investigation. Your name, your date of birth, so they can identify you. You don't have to say anything else without a lawyer. If they ask you any questions, you do not have to answer them before you get arrested without a lawyer. And after you get arrested, you definitely don't have to answer them at all. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know the rights as far as search and seizure. They don't know the different types of searches. You got a pat down and they have an inventory search. There's a lot of stuff people don't know about the law, at least a civil law or just routine traffic stops and stuff. So, cooperator get shot? No, I don't believe in that. I do it to an extent, but some cops, you know, I don't want to go there. That's politics. I don't talk about politics. No, if they stop you and ask you where you're going, yeah, you don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer where you're going. All you have to do is say, all you have to do is tell them your name, give them your ID and your license, and they ask you where you're going. I have the right not to answer that without my attorney. Don't say it like an asshole, they're gonna fuck with you. And they have a right to search your car if they have probable cause. In plain sight. If they see something in your car in plain sight that gives them or smell something, if they see or smell something or hear something, they use their 5 senses and find out something in your car that shouldn't be there. That's probable cause to search your vehicle. Period. You can't say no. Just like you can say no. You can't search my vehicle. So then they're going to get the canine out. And the canine is going to sniff around your car. They're going to alert to something. That's probable cause. But you can say, here's my license and my ID. You can stick it through the little hole in your crack of your window. You don't even have to roll it down. Stick it through. You give it to them for their investigation purposes. You don't have to answer no questions. But if you say, I don't have to answer none of your questions, I'm not answering shit, they're going to fuck with you. You're probably going to go to jail because you're being a dick. But if you say nicely, hey, here's my name, here's my ID, my license, my registration and insurance, and I refuse to answer any questions without an attorney present. That's it. You just have to answer questions to help them with their investigation. You can't impede the investigation. And a lot of people don't know that. But that's the type of stuff that I want to record when I will go through it. Y'all don't understand. I'm so passionate about the law. I know a lot about it because I participated in the mock trial competitions. And a lot of the mock trial competitions, we had to take, it's just like real court. So I know about a lot of that stuff. We had to take criminal evidence class all throughout my 4 years in college. Excuse me. And criminal procedure is big. Y'all need to know that. If you can get a book on criminal procedure, civil procedure, criminal procedure, that's what you need to read up on. But we have to learn that and know that by like the back of our hands in order to, you know, to participate in mock trial. So I know how to argue in front of a judge. I know how to work as a prosecutor or as a defense attorney. And I know my rights. I know the laws. I know how to interpret the law. I know how to practice as an attorney. I just don't have a degree. So that's what I need to do. That's why I want to be a paralegal, because that's going to help me with that little notch on my belt to get to be even that better as an attorney, because now I know that aspect of the business. I don't know everything yet. I still have a lot of things to learn, but that's why I can't wait to get off the truck, because that's what I want to do. I want to intern for the FBI. I want to intern for the what is it called? I want to say Attorney General, but it's not Attorney General. The state? No, it's not the state. I did all of my prerequisites. I have my degree in criminal justice. All my prerequisites are done. I just need to go to law school. What is it called? District Attorney's Office. I want to intern for the District Attorney. The same rights that you have with anything else. Matt Snicky. So I'm going to intern for the FBI and for the District Attorney before I even go to law school. And then after I graduate law school, I want to work for the Innocence Project. Oh, well, no. So I want to intern for the FBI, for the District Attorney, and I want to do paralegal work and private investigation work before I go to law school. Then after I graduate law school, I want to work for the Innocence Project. And if you guys ever find yourself in trouble and you can't afford an attorney, hire a private investigator. They are the ones that's going to gather all the evidence you need to fight your case. So then if you get a public defender, you just give them that information. It helps them with their job, because the district attorney, they have private investigators. The state has every resource available to them to help them win their case. The district attorney, the public defender doesn't. They don't have all those resources. They got to hire people. And if you don't have the money to hire those people, you're fucked, basically. So you hire a private investigator. If you don't do nothing else, you hire a private investigator so they can gather all the evidence that they need to help you fight your case. Because you better be damn right that the fucking district attorney's office is going to hire a private investigator. And they be digging up dirt. If you could dig up the dirt first, that'll help your case. It's whoever gets it first and presents it first. Well, some crimes automatically you get a public defender regardless if you make too much money or not. Well, some states. But like I said, even if you don't make a lot of money, even if you can't afford an attorney, and you hire a private investigator, you can represent yourself. You just need to know how to do it. And it's not hard. People are in jail right now who've been in jail for years, and they've learned to represent themselves in court, and they do. And a lot of them win. They don't have an attorney. I don't want to do trucking law. I'm not passionate about trucking law. I'm passionate about criminal law. I'm passionate about exonerating people who've been incarcerated falsely in prison. I'm passionate about the 13th Amendment, the loophole in the 13th Amendment that allows slavery in jail. I'm passionate about they're incarcerating more black men and Mexican men than white men. And these men don't know that they have rights. They take a plea bargain because they feel like that's the only way to get out. That's the only way to get out of that situation. They don't even know that they have rights. They don't have the money to fight, so they plea bargain. They bargain out. They plea out. So, Barb, the 13th Amendment, there's a documentary on Netflix called The 13th. Look at that documentary. I suggest all of y'all look at that documentary. It's a loophole in the 13th Amendment that allows slavery in jail. And it has to do with the new Jim Crow laws, the new Jim Crow and all of that stuff. I wasn't even into that until I took this class in college taught by a white professor, a white woman. There were some kids in that class that were racist. And when the class was over, they were no longer racist. They actually wanted to help black folks. That's how crazy it was. But that's my passion. I want to exonerate innocent people who go to jail, and I want to help black men who are targeted just because they're black. That's the crime. Driving while black. You see it, you can witness it. If you're white, and you have any black friends who are darker than my skin color, just ride around with them for a day in the hood. Don't be scared. Just ride around with them for a day in the hood and see what happens. See how the police just profile you just because of the car you're driving or the color of your skin. See how people talk to you, and then how people talk to them, especially in the South. And a lot of black men and women too don't even realize the rights that they have and that they can fight. They feel like they're boxed in a corner because the district attorney says they have all this evidence against them, so they should take a plea, or if they go to court, if they go to trial, they'll get a bigger sentence, so they plea out. No, he didn't do it. Like a lot of people say, for example, who is this? There's a rapper. He was in the airport. He had a gun in his luggage, and he didn't know the gun was in his luggage. So the luggage went to the checkpoint or whatever, and he had to go to the checkpoint, and they told him to go to the secondary checkpoint, and he decided to leave. So they got him for fleeing arrest or something. He wants to go to trial because he didn't do it. No, you didn't intend to run, but you ran. Think about it. You left authorities' custody. That's running. Regardless of how you see it or not, that's running. So don't go to court, go to trial because you think you didn't do it. No. You go to trial if you absolutely didn't do it. Jill Santana, yeah. Exactly. And he's on like this show, Love and Hip Hop or something like that, talking about he's thinking about going to trial because he didn't do it. The facts are, because they're not going to look at what you think or what you may have done. They're going to look at the facts, just black and white facts. You did it. You ran. Regardless if you felt like you ran or not, you fucking went the opposite way of where they wanted you to go. You did it. Why the fuck go to trial? The jury is going to convict you. So the moral of that story is basically, a lot of people feel like they want to fight. You got to know which battles to choose. Say for example, sometimes you can choose those battles. Like say for example, you got to choose there's a law that allows you to choose the lesser of the evils. If you have two bad things that you have to do, and one is worse than the other, if you choose the lesser of the evil, that's a defense. Good night, Naya. Road Queen Truckers. Okay. That's a defense for you, choosing the lesser of the evils. If you had the choice of, a child was drowning, right? They were drowning in the water. No, wait, now let's that one. Let's see. Put it 410. Say for example, a guy had a girl, a little kid, in a chokehold with a gun to her head. And you have a gun. The only way to free that child is to shoot that man or let that man shoot that child. Which of the lesser of the evils are you going to choose? You're going to shoot the man because that's the only other thing that you can do. So that's murder, but that's a defense because you are coming to the defense of that child. That's called self-defense of yourself or another person. Thank you, Lester. So, I mean, you have a defense. A lot of people don't realize that, and that's what I want to do. I want to help people with that. Like, I could talk about law all day long. Y'all don't understand. I can. But if you want to know exactly what I'm really into and what I what I want to fight for, look at that documentary on Netflix. It's called The 13th. I might actually watch it again because it's awesome. And another documentary that I've watched is The Making of a Murderer. I have on foundation and eyeliner and my eyebrows because I got tired of y'all seeing all of my little blemishes. So yes, I have on foundation, eyeliner, and I did my eyebrows. But Making of a Murderer and The 13th, those are the two of my favorite documentaries of all time. And or read the book The New Jim Crow, or listen to it on Audible. Khalif Browder, the Khalif Browder story. Look at that. It's about this kid. I don't remember the exact like details of it, but he got falsely accused of something. He went to prison for it. He got beat up in prison by the guards. Like, they fucked his life up. He ended up getting out of jail. And he committed suicide because he felt like they let him free. He got exonerated. He committed suicide. So he thought that they were after him. Khalif Browder, yeah. I cried. And I need to stop talking about it because I'm going to start crying now. I cried like a baby after watching it. The whole Trayvon Martin thing. Like, his crime was walking while black. So, like, it's just... it's a trip. That's what I'm into, though. The 13th. If y'all don't listen to it, you can listen to it while you're driving. You don't even have to watch it. You can listen to it. That's my whole purpose in life. That's why I want to hurry up and just take this class so I can be a paralegal, do this paralegal stuff. And the whole purpose of being a paralegal, Pretty Trucker. Okay. Pretty Trucker Gang. That would be a good one. Pretty Trucker Gang. I like it. Damn it. I lost my train of thought. Oh. So I want to do the paralegal thing because this is, you gotta, in order to go to law school, you have to take an LSAT. That's called the Law School Admissions Test. And the best people to help you with that are lawyers. You can go to a class, like you could take classes to teach you how to take the test and pass it. I don't have that kind of money. So I figured, what if I worked for a law firm? I have the disposal of the attorneys for that law firm. They can help me with the LSAT. They can help me pass it. And then I can actually get a job working as an attorney with that exact law firm that I'm already working for as a paralegal. So I have a whole network. It's like getting my foot in the door and securing my spot, going to law school and coming back as an attorney. They might pay for me to go to law school. They might support me 100%, but I gotta get my foot in the door. So that's why I want to be a paralegal. Plus I want to learn about paralegal because paralegal teaches you how to write legal briefs and memos and prepare lawyers and attorneys for trial, right? Well, you got to do that as an attorney because if you're starting out by yourself, you have to know how to do all of that on your own. Public defenders and the district attorneys, they don't have paralegals. Sometimes they have legal secretaries, but a lot of times they're like over bombarded with cases. So if I knew how to do all of this on my own, I'll be that much more of an asset as an attorney. And I just need to get my foot in the door. Plus, a lot of y'all don't know, but I have a learning disability. So it's going to take me a lot longer to learn the LSAT and the rest of the LSAT, like the logic games and reading comprehension and all of that, it's going to take me a lot longer to learn it. I feel like if I was already working in it, then I'll have that hands-on experience that will help me pass the LSAT. I can't just study for the LSAT and then go take the test. I need that hands-on experience. And then I'll be working doing something that I love while I'm going to law school. And they understand how strenuous law school is, so I won't lose my job. They know how strenuous law school is because they've been through law school. So working as a paralegal at a law firm will make it a lot easier, that much more easier for me as far as my life will be, my quality of life during law school. It's a lot of reasons why. A lot of those attorneys, a lot of those law firms are members of different legal groups that I can automatically become a member because I work for them. So then I don't have to pay for it. And those legal groups, like Public Defenders Association or something like that, that's where the networking comes. That's when you find people that you find different law firms that I can work for that pay good. Like, it's just a network. What up, Tavares? So that's why I want to, do it. Like, I want to start somewhere, and that's where I want to start. I'd rather be doing that and stressed out over that than being on the road. I worked, well, not a firm, but I worked for the Public Defender's Office in Las Vegas. Clark County Public Defender's Office. That's my passion. That's what I want to do. So the classes that I was gonna take, for all of them, it's like $4,000. But I found out I could break it up and take different classes. So the one of them is like $1,500. The other one, but you gotta pay it all in one lump sum. I can't make payments on it, which sucks. Unless I actually go to actual college. Like, this is just, it's not for credit. I forget what it's called. It's occupational work, like occupational education. It's not for credit or anything. So they don't have like grants or scholarships. You just pay cash. Now, Houston, the workforce agency in Houston will pay for it. But I have to call them because I applied for I applied for it. I can't do any military stuff. I'm too old. I've already tried. I originally wanted to be a JAG officer. Originally. But I'm too old. I have to be commissioned. I refuse to go enlisted anywhere. And I'm 35. Most of the places you have to be, well, I think the Army is the last one. You have to be commissioned or active duty by the time you turn 35. And then there's other stuff that just disqualifies me, so I can't go to the military. What kind of advice, Ruby? That's what's up, Lester. Y'all can see my face. What is my face telling y'all right now? I'm sure y'all seen this face before. I try not to make my videos so long. How does that happen? I don't know. If you guys are on Instagram, hit me up at DollFace_Trucker. I'm sleepy. That's what's wrong. I'm ready to go to bed. Damn, no bueno. I wouldn't mind if Night fired me. I do look much calmer, huh? I just have to vent. That's all. If I got fired, I'm not gonna collect unemployment. And I bet unemployment will pay me a lot more than I'm getting paid right now. and I can go to school. I already ate. I want some fruit though. I'm in stinky ass fucking Tulare. It stinks out here. Shit. I'm sleepy. I just want to go to school. Good night, Brandon. I'm gonna be checking out too soon. In about 5 minutes. Because I am sleepy. Cool, calm, and collected. Yeah. Do I know you, Lester? Because your picture, what you just said, gave me some clues. I'm trying to follow my heart. I need money. I need money to follow my heart. I gotta go though, because I'm only gonna get 6 hours of sleep. And Lord knows I hate driving in the morning time in California, so I need to find out what time I gotta pick this load up. Yep, I did. I had a dog. I still have one. What happened to the load? I have signal on this damn thing. I have to pick up my load tomorrow. Damn, tomorrow's the 27th already? Tomorrow morning, afternoon. 7:07. I'm not fucking waiting until 7 p.m. to pick that damn thing up. That's not happening. What the hell? Thank you, Janine. Amber Alert. Out of Dallas, Texas. I took him out the truck because I'm gonna have a student, and I don't want him on the truck with the student. Plus, he sheds too much in the summer. Use night to get your CDL and get your experience, then go to a company making more money. That's the last time I'm gonna say that. Y'all not gonna ever hear me say it again. What you look like, Lester? I want to know what the fuck they think I'm about to be picking this load up tomorrow night, though. And it's a live load? Hell no. That's the shit I'm talking about. Less than 12 hours and 22 hours from now is when I'm supposed to pick this load. What the fuck am I supposed to do for 22 hours? They got me all the way fucked up. They're lucky I don't just take this truck and go straight to fucking Vegas. So I'll be making a phone call in the morning. Well, I am going to go. Because I was tired. Watch the 13th. And I love it. I love that documentary. I made my kids watch it. I made them sit there and watch it with me. Stuff like that. I force it upon my kids to watch. Ah, shit. I can't help that. They better find a way to pay me. When do I see my family? When I need to. I really don't go home. I saw them in the middle of May. Let's see. February I moved in. March, April, May. March I saw them. I see my family often though, because I have my daughter in Houston. My boys are in Victorville. Adriana's in Vegas. So I'm always circulating around someone else's places. I don't really take home time unless I have to. Yep, they're spread out. I just try to stay on the road as much as possible, so my checks, my money doesn't stop. Or because I know I have to stop. Like, for example, I knew back in February that I had to come to Vegas on the 29th. And I knew that, and I go home for birthdays. So we have a birthday May 12th, May 20th, July 1st, August 26th. August 25th, December 23rd. Then we have Mother's Day. We have Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, New Year's. We have school starting, school ending. So there's a lot of times I go home. I had to go home in February to move, and then March. Something happened in March. May for Mother's Day. I've been at home every month, basically, for some reason. I don't remember why. Like if my daughter had a doctor's appointment or something, I just tell them, like, if you guys have something y'all gotta do, just tell me, let me know, let's schedule an appointment, at least make it 2 weeks from the time that you, if you're telling me today you need to go to the doctor, then we're gonna schedule that appointment 2 to 3 weeks out, so to give me a chance to get home. And I got kids spread out everywhere, so except for the boys, Adriana and Trinity are the ones that I have to really look out for. And then Bear, he has doctor's appointments too. Like I had to go home in March or April because they needed a letter from him. I had to take him to the vet to show the apartment complex that he's a service animal. And then I think that was in April. No, that was in March. April I went back out there because I was meeting up with my boyfriend at the time. And then May, and I had to go grocery shopping for Trinity and take her to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor. And then May was Mother's Day and my birthday. And then May 29th, I'm going home. I'm going to Vegas. So if I know that I have to be somewhere in like July, I have to be in Houston on July 1st. So that means from now until July 1st, I'm not going home. I'm staying on the road. I'm running hard as I possibly can before July 1st. And then I have to be off the truck or in Houston, based in Houston, being home every day by the end of August. So that means between July 1st and the end of August, I'm running hard. I'm not going home. because when I do go home at the end of August, that's when I'll be driving locally or dedicated, unless I'm just making hella money training. I'm explaining that right now, Paul. Like, I don't know. It just varies. If I know I have to stop, like in February, I knew I had to do this thing in May, so I stayed on the road as much as I can. I go home when I need to. If I don't need to go home, I stay out on the road. I don't have a set time that I go home every month. I just go home when I need to. If I don't need to go home, if my children don't need me, I'm not making money. I don't go home. So I've been on the road since May 15th, 16th, something like that. And before that, I was on the road for probably 6 weeks. And before that, I was on the road for probably a month. And before that, I was on the road for like 6 months because I was living on my truck and we didn't have an apartment. So, and before that, I was home every month because I had food stamps at the time and I had to go grocery shopping. Can't order online groceries with food stamps. And I had to pay rent, and they didn't have online pay, so I had to be at home every month on the 1st. So it just depends. If I stay on the truck after training, I'll go home every month after I'm done with each student. I'll drop the student off in Vegas. They'll route me to Houston. I'll take home time. I'll get routed back to Vegas and pick up another student. That's how it would be if I stayed OTR. I heard, though, that I can actually train without being OTR. I heard that today. Like, one of the trainers right now drives 11 Western, and he's a trainer. He was in class with me, and he said I can do Central. If I did Central, I would totally train, and I could be at home often. My trainer was at home. She got home all the time when I was on her truck because she lives in Lodi. And she did the 11 Western. No, she only did like California, Oregon, Washington. I think she did the 11 Western. But I don't think she went anything east of 35. I don't know. So we'll see. But I still don't think I would stay with night though. Unless I'm training, unless it's good money. So, I need to sleep. And the reason why I'm up right now is because I took a nap earlier and I wasn't sleepy, but now I'm tired. I hate these little chapsticks because you gotta like put it on over and over and over and over and over and over and over again just so it can get on your lips. I used to have Carmex, but I'm sick of that. It smells. I'm tired of smelling it. So, we'll go. And I'm about to sleep good. I did. We have a yard in Modesto. I don't put my hair up in a ponytail like that. It's actually cold in here. I know I'm getting ready to go to bed. Well, I'll start putting my hair up. Yeah, I was just irritated because I got a phone call from someone that made me mad, and another phone call from somebody else that made me mad, and then I tried to scan this load in. Matter of fact, I gotta see if I can scan it in now. Yep, I can scan it. So I gotta scan that load in. But that made me mad with the shit that I was going through with that. So far on this check, I have 4 loads. on this check, and the pay period ends Tuesday. So by Tuesday, I will be calling another load. So I will get about 5 loads, but the one of the loads is not even 200 miles or 300 miles. So it ain't nothing. And then from Victorville to Vegas, that's really nothing either. So my check is probably gonna be between $600 and $700. Possibly more because of the detention at Pepsi. I was waiting for 8 fucking hours to get unloaded. Oh God, it's terrible. And I had to wait 3 hours to get loaded. So we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted on what my paycheck looks like Thursday. And with that being said, I am going to bed. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Yeah, see, I can't do that. Thanks for rocking with me, guys. Been letting me vent and cuss y'all out. Thank you. Sorry. Mohawk. Okay, I'll check them out. I'll check them out before Houston. Mohawk Transportation, Mohawk Trucking, what? Let's check them out right now. Cause I'm telling you, right? If my check ain't what I need it to be, then on the 6th, I'm giving my 2-week notice. Mohawk what? Mohawk Industries. Okay. It's saying that it's unsafe to go to their website. You can't get into their website. Driver warehouse, job in Houston. Currently looking for truck driver warehouse near Houston. Local class A, steady and stable income. Okay, let's see what this says. I want to be a paralegal. Mohawk Industries is the leading global flooring manufacturing of face products and It's Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Home daily. Pay is $23.89 an hour. A Mohawk delivery driver is responsible for delivering Mohawk products: carpet, wood, ceramic tile, vinyl pad, sundries, safely and efficiently to customers or warehouses. Completes pre-operational and post-operational inspections on all job-related equipment, to include tractors, trailers, and offloading devices. Completes required DOT and company-related paperwork. Communicates with regional transportation personnel at regular intervals throughout the route. Unloads product in a safe manner. Pay attention to. They lost me there. I'm not unloading nothing. Probably secures or resecures the cargo as required. That's a maybe. Must be willing to cross-train on other jobs. May be required to operate a lift truck, pole, fork, or other equipment supplied by the customer in order to unload goods. Must be able to lift up to 100 pounds unassisted several times throughout the workday. Must be willing to and able to work extra hours or different shifts as necessary. May be exposed to extreme temperatures on a frequent basis. That sounds. I might be able to do that maybe. If I don't have to touch the freight, period. I might be able to do that. I'm not unloading nothing. I'm not doing it. But if you guys have any leads on some good jobs in Houston area, hit me up, email me. And if you, what I was gonna say, that's what happens when I get sleepy. You know anybody who are offering grants? Some companies offer grants. Anything about anything, just any kind of resources that can help me get this schooling done. Hit me up, email me. And anybody selling the car, email me. But what I want more than anything is just the school, so I can hurry get off the truck. I know, right? I told you, Barb. I'm telling you. When I get mad, man, there's no negotiating with me. Nothing is good. Nothing is a good idea. Nothing is gonna work. I don't care how much you lay it all out and say, this is the evidence, it's gonna work. It's gonna be, no, it's not. That would be fucking awesome. 410, that would be fucking great. But I'm not leaving my kids just yet. So I'm shooting for that. Well, I want to work. I can work for the Department of Public Safety. The Department of Defense, they got some jobs in Texas. The Department of Defense has jobs in Texas. Now, some of the stuff that I was willing to do in Texas, I gotta get pepper sprayed and tased, though. I don't know if I want to do that. That'll be like, I'd rather get pepper sprayed than tased, though. I'm very afraid of electric. I'm afraid to get electrocuted any kind of way, because I did when I was a kid. And that has totally like sucked my head up for life. So yeah, but I would love to, though. That would be fucking awesome. And it is a maybe. Like, I really don't want to leave night. I have this thing, I'm scared. What if the grass isn't greener on the other side? My terminal treats me good. Like, my company loves me. Like, they like me. They fuck with me. They rock with me. So what if the grass isn't greener on the other side? And what if I go to another company and they treat me like shit, and the DMs are assholes and they don't do what they're supposed to do, and I'm like struggling? What, like, all the horror stories that I hear all these drivers talk about, what if that happens to me? Because all the horror stories I hear about, all of them, I've not experienced none of them with night. So what if I go through those and then I'm not happy and I'm forced to quit in the middle, and I can't, find another job before I leave, and then I do have a break in my paycheck, and I have a period of time where I'm not making them? Like, that scares me. I don't have a support system. It's just me taking care of my kids. It's not like I have a person there that says, I got you until you get on your feet. Like, I got the rent until you get on your feet. I got the bills. If you quit your job, just hurry up and try to get one within the next week or two. But I got you until that happens. I don't have that. I'm scared. So I wouldn't set up Patreon. I don't have time to be recording like that, y'all. I hardly can get on YouTube live. If you want to send money, you can send it to my Cash App. DollFace Trucker. And instead of sending money to Patreon for a video I did, just go to Cash App and say, this is for the video you did. And then there's too many people on your money in your pocket, I don't want my debit card everywhere. Right now it's linked to Patreon. I mean, it's linked to Google AdSense and for this YouTube stuff, and it's linked to Cash App, and I don't know how Patreon works, but I just don't have the time to add to Patreon. Like, I would like to do more videos where I can edit the videos and post them. I have videos recorded, but I haven't even edited those videos to post them because I don't have time. I don't be feeling like doing nothing when I'm done driving. But I'll be a lot, and then I'll have a laptop. I would like to have a laptop that I can really do what I want to do on it. Patreon sounds nice. I wish. But yeah, like I said, I don't have a support system, so it's easy to give me advice on what y'all think I should do, but it's hard for me to carry that out because it scares me to my core to think that it scares me to not make any money. It scares me. It makes me feel like I'm gonna die, like I'm gonna lose everything. It's like a phobia almost. Like I'm scared. I'm scared of that kind of change. I love change, but when it has to do with money, I'm afraid of that change. So, right, options, but I'm afraid to say, yeah, I'll go to another company. That scares the shit out of me, because what if I don't got the luck that I have here? And what if it's a bad company? What if they blow smoke up my ass and it's good for a minute and then it's bad later? Like, it just scares me, you know? So I have a separation anxiety leaving night because I'm here. I have a job. I'm getting paid. It's not like I'm not getting paid. It's just not enough. I'm afraid that I'll go to another company and I still won't make enough. And I'll lose, because no matter what I do, I'm going to have a break in my pay some kind of way. It's not going to be consistent. One of the transferring from night to another company, if it was a 3-week process, week 1 I'm getting paid with night, week 2 I'm transferring and I'm not getting a paycheck, and week 3 I'm not getting paid. I mean, I'm transferring to another company and I get a paycheck. That scares me. That week that I don't get the paycheck, what's going to happen? I don't have nobody that got my back that's going to say, I got you. You know what I'm saying? If I get evicted from this apartment in Houston, I don't have nobody in Houston to go to help me. I have nobody I can call. Right? When they open their mouth. So that scares me. I still don't even have a Houston driver's license. It's not like I can go get assistance from social services or something out there, because I haven't even been to the DMV yet to do that. So it just scares me. If I had a support system, I'll feel a little bit more confident to do different things. But for right now, I have a job and I don't feel like I should fix it if it's not broke. It's breaking, but it's not broke. That's my anxiety. And it sucks because this is a different type of thing, right? Like, when you're working at a regular job, you're getting paid a certain amount per hour. You know how much your check is going to be every week. Or you don't even get paid every week. You get paid every 2 weeks. That's scary. To work for a job and get paid every 2 weeks. I'm not used to none of this. I used to drive for Uber. I got paid daily. If I wanted to, I could cash out and I got my money that same day. I wish I had a car. I wish my car wasn't totaled. Then I'll be good. But all I can do is just stay positive, and yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Because right now, that fear is stronger than me missing my kids. My daughter just asked me for $3,500 because she wants to study abroad. She won a scholarship that's paying half of the tuition, but it's not paying the other half. She's been trying for 4 years to get this scholarship, and she finally got it. And I can't even tell her I'm gonna have it. That hurts my heart. I would give anything to send her abroad to study. She wants to go to the Dominican Republic to study. Anywho, if she goes to study abroad, then I have to get off the truck because there won't be nobody there to watch my boys. And I'm not going to make her stay to watch them. I'm not going to, she's not the parent. So if she wants to go off and do her thing, I'm going to do the best I can. But I'm hoping that I can stomach it through. Okay. That might be an option, but I don't know what the market is like in Houston. I know in Vegas, it was easy. I don't know what it's like in Houston. It might be a little bit better though. But would it be worth it to rent a car? And because you got to make the money to pay for the rental first before you can start making money and put it in your pocket. But I have to be gone just as much as I'm gone now and never be at home with my kids to pay off the rental and put money in my pocket. So I don't know. But I'll look into that. I gotta go. I have to go. I gotta go. If I have some ideas, email me, let me know. And I will talk to y'all later. I'm about to be out, knocked out. I hope I don't gotta wait until 7 o'clock at night to fucking pick this load up though. And when it's time for me to drive again, they're not even gonna be open. The terminal. And it's already 9 o'clock, so it's not like I can text my DM and ask them. Sheesh. So yeah, that's good. Like I said, I made $200 a day. I worked from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Made $100 plus tips. And then I worked from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. $100 plus tips. I didn't like the 5 to 11 because I wasn't at home with the kids. But I could just stick with the 4 to 10 if I wanted to. And then I worked on the weekend, so made about between $500 and $800 the weekend, not including tips. And traffic in Houston is fucking ugh. But we'll see. I mean, I'm weighing all the options. I'm definitely not going to stop driving trucks to go to Houston and drive Uber and rent a car. That's not going to happen. I would actually have to already be home while doing that. Oh. Whew. So I'm going to go. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for rocking with me, guys. You let me bet.